Hello everyone, this is the Blue Dragon Gamer, and we are playing Episode 3, Weird Wild West.
I see. No, just stay where you are and await further instructions. Zabrinsky's been caught.
The fool! I always knew he was the weak link. Any news from Peabody?
As far as I know, he hasn't told the police anything.
Then we move on with the plan.
Where are we off to now, Freddy?
The Gold Mountain Western Theme Park.
Groovy! You hear that, Scoob? Before you know it, we'll be eating Western chili and Western barbecue. Western omelets? Western omelets? Sure thing, pal.
It turns out that the same creepy guy who was trying to buy the Milton Brothers movie studio was also trying to buy Gold Mountain.
Let me guess. Their property is also being haunted by monsters?
Yep. Someone there must have pages from the Tome of Doom as well.
More monsters? Well, their plan worked. I'm scared. Let's go back. Ruh.
Well, if you chicken out, that means no Western-style barbecue.
Yeah. Chicken barbecue.
Howdy, I'm Johnny Chanayapatra, and I want to personally welcome y'all to Gold Mountain.
Jeepers, this is some ghost town you have here, Mr. Chanayapatra.
Dag blast it! This ain't supposed to be no darn ghost town! It's supposed to be a rustlin' bustlin' western theme park. Can I help it if all the darn monsters keep scaring away the folks?
Don't worry, sir. We'll get rid of all your ghostly problems.
I'd be much obliged, partner. See, I put all of my life savings into this doggone place.
What about your employees?
They are all gone except for one. Oh, here she comes. Allow me to introduce my only faithful employee, Mindy Stiles. She plays bit parts in the Wild West show, as well as being security chief, accountant, marketing manager, and the best darn chef this side of the Rio Grande.
Like did he say, chef? Scoob, old pal, I think I'm in love.
Mr. Chanayapatra, I need you to sign some insurance papers.
Blasted paperwork. Well, y'all just feel free to explore.
All right, guys. We'll split up and look for clues. Shaggy, Scooby, you investigate the hotel.
Hotel? Know what that means, Scoob? Room service.
Here we're given a task to investigate the hotel. In order to get through the door in the center, we need to capture the two poltergeists. You can recharge the Tome of Doom at the Wisp generator. The door up the stairs on the left is locked. The door down the stairs is also locked. The door up the stairs on the right is locked from the other side. That just leaves the door in the center.
Wow, look at all that food. Well, all for me. All for you? Like this buffet room ain't big enough for the both of us, Scoob. It's time for a showdown.
Here we are challenged to an eating contest. You can choose to be either Scooby or Shaggy. I prefer Scooby. All you need to do is eat as much food as you can until time is up. The more food you eat, the slower you become. Be sure to burp to regain your speed. The one with the most points at the end is the winner. Wasn't even close.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo! Like every mystery should be this fulfilling. Check it out, there's some barbecue sauce left. I'll, race you to it, old... Raggy?
Here we are given a task to find Shaggy. Head through the door, up the stairs on the left.
Huh? Raggy!
Here we are given a task to follow the mysterious woman.
What are you doing here?
As you can see, they try to confuse you by having her run around with the ghosts and the mummy. Don't worry about them and continue to follow her.
Go back to your friends. Leave me alone, you stupid dog. Just leave me alone. Get away from me!
This completes following the mysterious woman. Head through the door down the stairs. Here we find a lantern. Use the camera to save your game. Pick up the fuel for the lantern. Here we have 2 ghosts that we can capture. Use the wisp generator to charge the Tome of Doom. Here we see some more fuel we can pick up. As you can see, we need to find Shaggy before we can leave. Head down the hallway on the right.
Scooby-Doo!
This completes finding Shaggy, and we're given a task to get out of the basement.
Raggy!
Climb up on the boxes. Here we see our first sandwich ingredient. Our first ingredient is barbecue sauce. Pick up the fuel and make your way back. This completes getting out of the basement and investigating the hotel. Here we are given a task to explore Main Street. We also have 2 ghosts that we can capture.
Did you see that Scooby-Doo clown? Whoa! Crazy ghost!
Here we are given a task to solve the piano puzzle. On the bar, we see a musical note for the piano puzzle. Just remember that number 1 is purple.
Whoa!
Continue up the stairs and go through the door.
It's a clue, a clue!
Here we find our first clue.
Hey! Scooby found a clue!
Behind the bar, we find our second
Good
clue.
job, Scoob!
Now we can go outside. Run from the Dust Devil. Here we see our second sandwich ingredient inside the carriage. Our second ingredient is bacon. Hide inside until the Dust Devil goes by. For now, there's nothing we can do about the Dust Devil without the Dust Devil page. Use the camera to save your game. You can put on the Western costume to easily get past the Dust Devil.
Like, how do you do, ma'am?
I like to start off by going down the right side first. Head inside the jail.
Shaggy, Scooby, am I happy to see you?
Like, what happened, Fred?
I was investigating the cell when a mysterious woman locked the door behind me. Daphne went to find Mr. Patra, but she's been gone for a while now.
Oh, boy, how can we get you out?
There's a hole in the wall over there, but something's blocking it from the other side.
Well, be ready.
Here we are given a task to rescue Fred. On the desk, we see another musical note for the piano puzzle. Just remember that number 2 is orange. Head around the corner to find out what's blocking the hole in the wall.
We're stuck. Like if we had some soap, we could make it slide. Or a really large banana peel. Banana peel? Like from a really large banana.
As you can see, it won't budge and we need something to help us move it. I'm just gonna wait for the Dust Devil to go by. It won't attack you as long as you're on the porch. Continuing down the right side, we come to a locked door and we need a key to open it. Now we can go over to the left side. To the right, we see another costume container. Here we see Velma in between the two buildings. Let's show her the 2 clues we found.
This is a note from Zabrinsky. It says, keep sending out monsters until C is ready to sell. This seems to be a photograph of Zabrinsky, standing next to a saloon dancer.
Here we see a small opening in the fence. Use Scooby-Doo to crawl through it. Here we find our third sandwich ingredient. Our third ingredient is hot peppers.
Raggy! Scooby-Doo!
The door to this building is locked. Here we see a small opening in between the barrels. Use Scooby-Doo to crawl through it. Here we find the liquid soap.
Scoob, you're back! Did you find any food?
This door is locked and we need a key to open it. Since the Dust Devil is close by, I'm gonna put on the Western costume to help get past it. Now that we have the liquid soap, we can rescue Fred. Just gotta wait for the costume to wear off.
Thanks, guys.
Like, no problem, Fred. We're used to saving the day. Well.
Here, I found this key in the cell. There's another one in there, but I couldn't quite reach it. All right, I'll go look for Daphne.
This completes rescuing Fred. Head through the hole in the wall.
These bars look like they've been partially sawed off. Like we could finish the job if we had a saw.
To get the key, we need to find a saw. Don't worry about it for now. Thanks to Fred, we got the bank key, and now we can go into the bank.
Hey, looks like someone was trying to rob that safe. I wonder what's inside. Scooby snacks? Scooby snacks? Of course! We gotta find a way to open it.
Here we have 2 poltergeists that we can capture.
Like, whoa! That's a feisty one.
Use Scooby-Doo to crawl under the desk.
I'll wait here for you.
Here we see our third musical note for the piano puzzle. Just remember that number 3 is red. The cell door is locked and we need a key to open it. Now that we know all 3 musical notes, we can go back and solve the piano puzzle.
Raggy!
Number 1 is purple. Number 2 is orange. Number 3 is red. This completes solving the piano puzzle. For completing the piano puzzle, we are given the minecart key. We can now go through the small building at the bottom. I see the dust devil coming, so I'm gonna hide on the porch until it passes. Head through the door. Here we are given a task to dig out the minecart entrance. We also find the handsaw. Now we can go back and get the key from the prison cell. Use Scooby-Doo to crawl under the bars. Here we find the vault key. Now we can go back and open the cell door at the bank.
Scooby-Doo! I'll wait for you right
Use Scooby-Doo to crawl under the desk.
Okay, Raggy.
Here we find the shovel. We also see a safe, but we don't know the combination yet.
Scooby-Doo!
Now that we have the shovel, we can go back and dig out the minecart entrance. I see the dust devils on this side. It always seems to be on the side that I'm on. Use the camera to save your game. This is the end of part 1 of episode 3, Weird Wild West.